Good evening, everyone. I'm Prachi Pasalkar. I'm Program Manager at Pune Knowledge Cluster. On behalf of Pune Knowledge Cluster, I welcome all of you to today's talk, which is on multi-stakeholder collaboration opportunities over the Manthan platform for research and innovation aligned with social impact, that is arranged by Pune Knowledge Cluster. I request Dr. Priya Nagraj, COO of Pune Knowledge Cluster, to tell us more about our organization. Over to you, Priya.
Thanks, Prachi. Good evening to all of you, and thank you for taking the time to be here. We're very happy to see such an exciting response for this event. We are also very thankful to Mr. Rahul Kulshreshtha for coming and talking to us about the Manthan platform today. It is indeed a very interactive and a very useful platform that PKC uses, and we know a lot of our consortium partners use this platform to talk about or communicate a lot of the work that they do, including work for which that they are seeking funding for. So thank you, Rahul. And before we begin, I will take maybe 1 or 2 minutes to tell you a little bit about PKC. So the Pune Knowledge Cluster is an initiative by the Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India. We are based in Pune. We have an office in Pune University, and we are hosted by IUCA, which is the Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics. PKC's mandate is to act as a catalyst or an enabler to bring various types of organizations in and around the city of Pune together, which includes academia, R&D, industry, NGOs, civic bodies, and enable all of them to work together for the betterment of the city, leveraging science and technology capabilities. As of today, we are about 2.5 years old. We have over 60 partners that we work with. We have several international collaborations, and we also work with a wide range of students from various universities and colleges for various activities that we do. Capacity building itself is a very strong vertical for us, and that actually involves working with people from various academic and research institutions. As I said, being an initiative of the PSA office, the office is very active in supporting the kind of initiatives that PKC does, all of them being consortium based. That means our programs are all collaborative, conceptualized with many partners involved, where each organization brings something very unique to the table. And all the projects that we do is showcased on the Manthan platform. As I said, over a period of maybe the last few months since the platform has been active, our consortium partners have been using this platform very actively, and we want to consciously make sure that other partners who are not aware of these platforms do end up using it and leveraging it for their own good and their own research projects, and also finding other collaborators. So with that, I really hope you enjoy this session and you also find this platform as useful as we have. Over to you, Prachi.
Yeah, thanks, Priya. So as Priya mentioned, we are very happy to have with us today today's guest, Mr. Rahul Kulshreshtha. He is working at Strategic Alliance Division, Office of Principal Scientific Advisor, Government of India. Mr. Rahul is working as an enabler at the institute, and he is responsible for facilitating partnerships between international industries, global foundations, ITs, and BFSI sectors with India's research and startup innovation ecosystem, comprising of 6 science and technology city clusters. He comes with a rich experience in promoting research and innovation ecosystem at national and global level by bringing different stakeholders together. He is a chemical engineer by training and comes with 14+ years of experience in industry and government ecosystems. Mr. Rahul was nominated as the honorary member for Special Interest Group on Smart City Infrastructure at the Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai. He is also a registered patent agent at the Office of Controller General of Patents, Design and Trademarks under the Ministry of Commerce. He also has played a catalyst role in many of the national funding programs for technologies development by industry sponsored by multiple ministries like the Technology Development Fund under DRDO, the Technology Acquisition Fund Program under the Department of Heavy Industries, and the Technology Acquisition and Development Program under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. So today Rahul is going to talk about the Manthan platform and how it can be used for teachers, students and industry organizations. Over to you, Rahul.
Thank you, Prachi and Priya for the introduction. I would like to start with little bit brief about this office so that all the people who are there, they should know what the office is doing, what is the background, what kind of different division are there in this office. And then we'll go to a Manthan platform directly. So starting with the Office of Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India, as you must be knowing, this is a scientific advisor office to Prime Minister and Government of India and Cabinet. So as the name suggests, we do policy advocacy and on related to any matter, science, technology, and innovation in the country. Dr. Abdul Kalam was the first principal scientific advisor for the country. Right now, we have fourth PSA, Principal Scientific Advisor, Dr. Ajay Sood. And as I said, our role is to basically make policy, advocacy, roadmaps. So we anticipate challenges, we make roadmaps for the futuristic technology, and that's what the overall role in this office. It has three major divisions. One is PM STAC, which is the Prime Minister Science and Technology Innovation Advisory Council. And as the name suggests, basically it is a group of all line ministry secretaries and few industries representation, which is chaired by a principal scientific advisor. And they work on the different national missions which are on priority. Like we have 9 national missions: electric vehicle, artificial intelligence, quantum, and biodiversity, natural language translation, and similarly Agni. So these are the different kind of national mission, and you keep on hearing different kind of missions, which like green hydrogen, semiconductors. So all these missions basically get approved through this Prime Minister Science and Technology Innovation Advisory Council, and then it goes to the relevant line ministry to hand it over. The second division is the Empowered Technology Group, which work with line ministry on an integrated approach. They identify futuristic technologies, and then they basically bring different enablers, or I should say the different researchers, industries, startups together to develop those kind of technology. The third division is which I represent also is the strategic alliances. And as the name suggests, basically we make alliances. So our role is to facilitate collaborations or to encourage collaborations which support research and innovations. So we work with two sides. One is the demand side or the opportunity side, which includes industries, foundations, philanthropies, central and state governments, international organizations, international government also, global foundations. We take different kind of opportunity from all this demand side or the opportunity side, and we throw this opportunity to the pan-India research and innovation ecosystem. So we are a nodal point of contact to the different kind of research institute, including on IITs, NITs, triple IITs, ISOs, AIM, ICMR, and also Tier 2, Tier 3 kind of colleges also. Similarly, we are also a nodal point of contact to reach out to 70,000 plus startups, which include Startup India, also Invest India, Agni, all IIT incubator parks, different kind of public and private incubators, including CCAM, CCMB, NCL, Sign, and then KIIT. So all these incubators, they work as a curated network to this Office of PSA. We started during the time of COVID itself. Just we are a new division here, and it started when we were looking for different kind of technologies to which are there with our researchers and innovators, which can help us to fight with the COVID. And that's how we basically started working on means identifying different kind of researchers, technologies, research technologies, and in innovations with the startups, and we brought it to the industries, and those got supported, and we have taken into the market. So during COVID, if you have seen many of the technologies like ventilators, masks, reagents, which we used to import from international organizations or from South Korea, we developed it here with the help of our research institute involving some of the SMEs. And we basically exported them to African countries with the help of platform of TCS. We had developed 52 hospitals from a technology which comes from a startup of IIT Madras called as Modulus Housing. That how means almost a hospital in 18 states within 3 months of a 30 years of life shelf life has been established in 80, during the COVID time. Even the self-testing kits, which the first self-testing kits for the world, it was actually identified, and we helped them to incubate in NCL Pune, and that's how they got the support, and that's so our role started with COVID, but we realized there is a lot of momentum happening between industries and researchers and innovations, and we wanted to continue it, and we formalized as a division called the Strategic Alliance Division. I should say, we right now work on three areas. One is sustainable development goals, second is the emerging technology, and third is the technology for the social impact. So we go to industries or foundations, we tell them that what is your R&D problem statement, what you are looking for from our research and innovation ecosystem. Do you have any kind of innovation grant challenges? Do you also the CSR, which is corporate social responsibility, which industry has to mandatorily spend 2% of CSR for the society development costs. So that also we channelize as per 2019 change in the law. We take those kind of CSR funds basically to our research institutes, to who can generally like centrally funded or state funded research institute, or who can accept those kind of CSR funds, and that is related to the research and development which is aligned to the sustainable development goals. So that's how we started working on it, and we were able to do 300 plus projects in last year and able to bring 1,800 crores of opportunity to our research and innovation ecosystem. We realized we need to basically keep this momentum upwards, and we should not become a bottleneck for any kind of like such kind of collaborations. So we came out with the idea as a Manthan Platform. So we developed a digital platform which is basically a democratic platform. Anybody can come there, register here from based on their credentials, and they can actually throw any kind of opportunity to the pan-India research and innovation ecosystem. We want all the researchers should also, all the innovators or startups should also basically come on this platform and register themselves, so that any opportunities means any kind of opportunities which is coming from the industries or foundations, you should be able to apply for it. So I'm just sharing a link of a Manthan platform to all the people. You can actually register on this platform. It's free of cost, and I will show you how to register also and how it will be beneficial for you all. So there is a register. If you just go to this link, there is a register button here where you can just put your email ID's name and the credentials in terms of from which ecosystem you belong to. So if I say if I'm an industry, I'm a startup, I'm a researcher, so I'm from institutes, so grassroots innovators, so you have to put the informations in your profile based on the credentials. You will be given rights on this platform. If you are an industry, you will be coming on the demand side, means you can create opportunities for the research and innovation ecosystem. If you are researchers, you will be coming on the supply side, means you can apply for those kind of research opportunities, which or the funding opportunities which are coming from the industry side. So this is the platform which I'm showing you. This is the home page, and as I said, it has majorly four pillars. One is the opportunity pillar, where any kind of industries, foundation, philanthropic organizations, central and state governments, international organizations and governments, they come and they can throw their opportunities. Second pillar, where researchers and startups, they come and actually upload their proposals. Means if you are working in some of the area and you wanted to showcase it to the industries, you can do it on this platform also. Third is innovation exhibition, where industry may come and they said, oh, okay, I'm looking for a exhibition related to the electric vehicle or battery manufacturing or life sciences related innovations. So they can open that exhibition, and researchers and startup innovators can apply to those kind of exhibitions, and they can actually pitch in front of the exhibitors. And then the fourth is the conference or meeting facilities, where the events keeps on happening on this platform, where you people can be a partner to it. So it's important you should register on this platform. You can see there is a result section. So monthly, whatever results comes out, we generally upload on the result sections. So all your results, wherever you are applying, mostly it will come on this platform only. Success stories, as I said, we were able to do 300 plus projects, and you can find all the names here, whether it's a Bloomberg, CIFF, Unido, Clean Air Fund, GE, Tata Chemicals, Gates Foundation, Rockefeller Foundations. So whoever actually worked with us, Indian Oil Corporation, Microsoft, and Bell. So all these names you can find it, and all these projects which they have done, which has gone to researchers and innovators and startups in the country. This is a dashboard which says what is going on in this platform right now. In terms of partners, KPMG is our knowledge partners, and they basically bring a lot of market research reports related to the researchers and startups, which helps researchers startups to know what is going on in those emerging technologies, so that they can understand the gaps are there and they work in those direction only. Expert consultation groups. So these are the partners who actually developed projects along with them. This platform was basically developed along with all these partners. So you can find all the national institutes of eminence, including IITs and CSR labs and IIMs, and international organizations like Harvard, Stanford, and MIT, and foundations like Bill Gates Foundation, Rockefeller, and even NAFCOM Foundation, industrial associations like CII, CSR, Fox, central government like DST, incubators like CCAM, Startup India. So most of them were a partner to this platform during the development side. This platform, as we said, it's a crowd-funded. We are an industry interface division for this office. We work with more with means other than the government, I should say, and bring the opportunity and try to fill up the gap between the industry and researchers and innovation community. So this platform is funded by Act Grant, AWS, and Mr. Lakshmi Narayan in his personal capacity. He's the ex-Cognizant CEO. As I said, this has two sections. One is the opportunity section, majorly opportunity side. So anybody can come. Anybody means from industry demand side. So they can come and they can actually create different kind of problem statements, whether they are looking for a different TRL level, TRL level 3 to TRL level 5, 6, 7. They can actually ask for call for innovation. Then market ready innovations, where they're looking for a go-to market kind of products, generally with or the innovations with the startups. Implementation projects, where they basically implement, they are looking for implementation partners. For example, Hydrogen Valley, which is launched by DST. So they are looking for a local implementation partners who can actually set up this Hydrogen Valley there. Similarly, Center of Excellence. So Office of PSA set up multiple Center of Excellence and Research Institutes. So last year we were able to set up 15 Center of Excellence, all funded by industries and foundations. Like we have a Center of Excellence in Global Sanitation Technologies in IIT Palakkad, funded by Gates Foundation and SDFC Bank, RM Scientific, and IPMO, Toilet Board Coalition. So multiple industry partner also, many times they come together and fund different pillars of this Center of Excellence. Similarly, the Center of Excellence on Clean Affordable Energy in IIT Dharwad, funded by Honeywell and Shellco Foundation and Lowe's. And similarly, we have Center of Excellence in Terry, funded by ICICI Security. We have air pollution related technology Center of Excellence in IIT Kanpur, IIT Delhi, funded by Bloomberg, CIF, and Clean Air Funds. So like this wash related Center of Excellence in IIT Madras, funded by IBM. So all this Center of Excellence works on a approach where industries, foundations, and private entity they fund. They generally make 4 pillars in the Center of Excellence. One is the pre-incubation pillar, where they identify a lot of ideas nationally or globally related to those thematic area. And the second pillar, along with the research institutions, and they incubate cohorts of startups where they, based on the shortlisted ideas which they have identified in the pillar one, they work on the development of those prototypes and demonstration kind of technologies. The third pillar is basically they are doing testing, validations, and certifications of those kind of technology. And fourth, where they wanted to scale up this technology, taking it to the market, skilling the people, developing micro entrepreneurs. That's how our Center of Excellence has work for us actually. But it depends upon the requirement coming from the industries. There is an internship, scholarship, fellowship opportunity which keeps on coming from industries, foundations in kind, where they're giving some like lab facilities for the researchers and startups, and social impact problems like CSR. As I said, CSR can be spent on research and development aligned to the sustainable development goal. And that's what we are also targeting, how we can actually drive this fund to support research and innovations. You can find different kind of opportunities in view all opportunities. So right now 15 opportunities are open from Gujarat state. This is from Magnus Oil India Limited, sorry, Magnus Ore India Limited. They are looking for some kind of suitable construction material for cathodes. Then UP government, state government, they wanted to set up a center of excellence in research institutes in quantum computing, space tech, 5C, 6D, additive manufacturing. So like this different kind of opportunities, it keeps on coming, and you can find more than 70, 80 opportunities. This was just launched on 15th August last year only. More than 70, 80 opportunity has been opened on this platform and launched on this platform, worth about, I think, more than 1,000 plus crores. So you can find a different kind of opportunity which keeps on which has recently closed also, like from Bears, from Path, from Quantum Council, so different fields. So you can also identify based on the SDGs. What are the SDGs they are looking for, and also emerging technologies. So we have identified 17 emerging technologies, but it is not limited to that only. So these are the emerging technologies where you can actually look for what are the calls going on or what has happened in this area. So I just take you to one format of call for innovation. It's a simple form which we have taken a lot of feedbacks, like detail about descriptions. You can actually connect them to which SDGs it is referring to. You can just see the technologies which it is having from sustainable development goals, or any emerging technologies it is supporting, any kind of calls when industry come here. Similarly, the platform has the advantage in terms of, if you already have your platform, but still you wanted to outreach the pan-India research and innovation ecosystem, so you can basically come here, and either you can have an email response here apart from the platform response, or you, if you have your own platform, you can put the link of your platform here also. So this is how, and we have different segments like government, international, women in STEM school, which I'm going to speak afterwards. You can define the technology readiness level, at what technology readiness level you are looking for, and what are the outcomes you are looking for, what you are providing this. So all the IP related things, industry can define that how they want the IP to be, whether it's a joint IP or anything else which they wanted to do it. So all this, they can, there is a eligibility criteria also, whether they are looking for only academic institution to apply, or startups to apply, or small scale industries to apply, or grassroots individual to apply. So they can select who should apply for this opportunity, who is their target audience. Also, the education qualification of the target audience, whether they should be PhDs or postdocs or bachelors or masters or school students. So everything is there. They can reach out to the specific institutes also from here. For example, some industries said we wanted to only work with IITs. So they can only reach out to the IITs, whoever is there from the IITs in this. So it depends upon, or they are only looking for some startups. So they can do it through this call. There is another section which is the industrial R&D section, and you can find that it has two sections. One is classified and one is non-classified. Classified section is confidential R&D. So if somebody comes, industry comes and they said we are working on the emerging technology, but we don't want it should be in the public. So they can use this section basically, and they can identify the relevant institutes only, and they can talk to them. So there is a China wall, and nobody will come to know what is going on behind classified R&D. Similarly, non-classified R&D, which may not have which is the industrial R&D, which may not have a social impact. They are looking for a business purpose. For example, Tata Chemicals came and they said we are looking for the sodium ion battery. So they got proposals from here, and then they have signed up with one of the institutes. So that's how it is there. And then there is a response template here, which is very important if you are from a supply side. So evaluation criteria is also there. One is, so industry may ask peer reviewer. So you may also add yourself if you are from some means specific sector expertise. You can add yourself as a subject matter expert on this platform, so that industry can use you for a peer review purposes or for different purposes. I mean, people can reach out to you if they are looking for some kind of subject matter experts from this platform. So it's very important. You should fill your profile once you, if you wanted to become a subject matter expert, fill your profile very well. Means what are the patents you have, what are the credibilities you have. So that I will show you also. And this is a response template where you have to respond. If it is a CSR opportunity, there is a column where they will mention that this is a CSR opportunity. It means you need to have a CSR certification. Means you should be allowed to accept CSR funds, then only you can apply. If it is not CSR opportunity, means you can apply to any kind of opportunity. So that is also mentioned in the response template. And once any industry fill the form, they will mention it that this is CSR and this is non-CSR. This may be R&D, this may be innovation, anything which they can. You have to just, industry generally put their affiliations, from which organizations, dates. Then you can allow joint proposals, disallow multi-submission. So all this depends on the industry, how they wanted to put any kind of opportunities here. In R&D proposal, you can see many research institutions and startups, they have put their R&D proposals, which industry come and actually look into this R&D proposal based on their thematic area. So we also tell, okay, you wanted to look for only clean, affordable energy. So I will just take clean, affordable energy and say, okay, so these are the proposals in clean, affordable energy. So like this, industry see different kind of. One important thing which is there is like you can see some star marks. If an institution is from premier institutes, they have PhDs, they have some patent awards, publications, they had done some kind of successful project. So there is an automated rating of the proposals, which help industries if somebody is looking for only high, but it does not work everywhere. So it's very important that you fill all your information while doing the profiling, that from which institutes, what kind of patents, what kind of publications, successful projects. So then automatically these star ratings will come for you based on the automatic algorithm given at the background. So that's very important for you. Anybody can reach out to you if you are, for example, if you are a supply side and you have put a proposal, so people can actually reach out to the supply side over the email through this portal itself, and they can get an email from the here itself. There are segments which are, I said we have multiple segments. So right now, like this workshop is planned by Pune cluster. So like this, we have 7 science and technology clusters, which has been set up through Prime Minister Council recommendations in India. So Pune is one of them. Like this, we have Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Jodhpur, Bhubaneswar. Chandigarh is upcoming one. And if you see what is going on in the Pune cluster, so you can find different kind of proposals in different thematic area, which they have actually uploaded there, and you can reach out to them in all the clusters. So these clusters are basically a group of research institutions, almost 40-50 research institutions, like including industries, state governments, entities, and incubation centers and startups. They primarily focus or lead by the research institution. They come together and they work together, and basically they work on different thematic area like STEM educations, and then e-mobilities, and then similarly capacity buildings of school educations, and industrial R&D also means environment and climate, healthcare. So there are different thematic area where they work. They come out with different kind of proposals, where those proposals means they look for a partner in terms of industry partner, funding partner, I should say, government, international, can actually fund them, and they can actually do those kind of projects. So this is how the cluster is right now, and this I'm showing for the Pune cluster. Similarly, we get opportunities from government, central and the state governments, and you can see different opportunity from central and state governments in this platform, which is right now 5 opportunities is open. So you can find those kind of opportunities here. Similarly, we have international partnerships like global foundations, or we work with different governments or MNCs who generally throw their opportunities. So that comes, like you can see, this is a Sweden Innovation Day where they're looking for a different kind of startups to basically apply. They have identified almost large industries from 10 countries, and they have actually identified their problem, almost 64 problem statements they have given here. And if you are startups and you have solution, they are doing the B2B with these large companies in March. So you can apply it as a proposal here actually. So you can just go through the details. So that's how the international sections. Women in STEM is very important for us because this mission is running from the Prime Minister office only, how we can basically encourage the participation of women in STEM and also in the labor force. So we do a lot in women in STEM, and even in the Pune cluster right now, means many of the scholarship or internship programs where the women come from the underprivileged class, and industry generally support them, and this women, they are placed in the national research lab or national institutes of eminence to help them to do some of the projects and to continue their career in this line. So like this, many programs we have done with our different clusters. Also, we have identified 75 women who has a very strong contribution in research or startups, along with the British High Commissions. We are recently doing with Royal Society of Chemistry to identify some of the women and award them. And we will take this women also, we are planning with Doordarshan to have their episodes, so that there is a awareness, and they should also inspire other women students also. So those kind of and proposals related to some of the women opportunity where you can involve them, it is also there on this platform. School education is also very important for us. So any kind of opportunities which comes from to have a digital technologies in schools, or like you can say, or to support teach the trainer kind of things, mobile buses or skill development of the school students. So those kind of CSR projects also which comes from the industries, we work with them, and those kind of calls get open here. And many proposals are also there in this area where if industry wanted to support, they can actually support it. This is an important page as a SDG page. So if somebody is interested in only one SDG, for example, if I'm interested in a clean, affordable energy only, so I should not see all this other thing. So you can come to this SDG showcase page. You can, all these numbers are basically number of opportunity which has come from industry. So it is also telling you where more thing is happening, means which sector, like 42 you can find in clean affordable energy, means a lot of opportunities are coming and a lot of funds and a lot of focus is there in clean affordable energy. So that's how you can basically look for a opportunity there. Just a second, something got let me reshare again, and maybe some issue. Just a second, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Sometimes while sharing it get hang. So anyway, now it's working, I think so. So this is how you can come to like clean affordable energy page, and you can see what is happening in this SDGs. I mean, you can find different kind of opportunities which is open in related to this SDG. You can find some of the market research report which KPMG is putting on this platform. You can find different kind of proposals. So you can see 236 proposals, different stage, as it's a different TRL level or R&D proposals or market ready proposals or center of excellence or implementation. So these are the proposals from researchers and startups who have put it there, who are looking for a support. Then you can find a subject matter experts also related to this clean affordable energy, and you can connect to them from here itself. So that's how you can be also a subject matter experts on this platform and contribute to different kind of means projects or evaluations happen. Like this, we have emerging technologies also, and as I said, we have identified 17 emerging technologies like future telecom, green hydrogen, and then semiconductor and additive manufacturing. You can find this, and others are there, though this is not limited. And if you wanted to know what is going on in this area, you can go through same like the SDG showcase. You will have emerging technologies where the proposals are there and opportunities are there, or subject matter experts related to this area. So that's how the two sections, which is very important and give you a overall what is going on in SDGs and emerging technologies. This is the exhibition section where industry can come. So if you launch any proposals, sorry, if you launch any calls and you get number of proposals and you shortlist 5, 10 proposals, and you wanted to see what exactly they have as a demo or prototype, or you wanted to have a pitch, you can actually call them from a opportunity linked exhibition. Otherwise, also you can basically open in exhibitions where you are looking for some kind of technology. So industries, foundations who are looking for example, somebody is looking for assistive technologies, somebody somebody is looking for quantum technology, they can come and look for which are the research and startups researchers and startups who are working here, and they can actually apply. Basically, initially they have to put their expression of interest, and then they will give them a time, and you can actually talk to them over a video call from here itself. Event is basically you can find event like focus group discussion is there, which is limited to the 20-25 people, where you are working on some of the focus policies related thing, and you wanted to bring some of the subject matter experts, so you can do those kind of focus group discussion. And virtual auditorium, where regular events like many conferences having sessions, that can also come on this platform. Profiling is important because as I was saying that when you are adding your basic info, it's very important that you add your qualifications and background, organization, patent, publications, and award when you are doing the profiling, because that will create a star ratings there. Okay. And similarly, you can have area of interest for subject matter experts. this is you can add your area where you want it to be a emerging technologies or SDGs, and give some of the details how you wanted to basically interact with them. So you can be a subject matter experts. So this is very important. Adding your organization is important because based on the organization, like if you are academic institutes or your industry, you're a startup, you're a foundation, grassroots innovators, anybody or government. So based on that, only the rights has been given on the platform. So you need to always have what category you belong to, and based on that, the rights is there. So this is about the Manthan platform, and I'm just showing you a small video, and then you can we will open the floor for the question. Just so this is what about Manthan is, and if anybody have any question, and they can actually put it on.
Yeah, thank you, Rahul. We are open for questions now. Please, you can type your questions in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and ask. Both is okay. Okay, so meanwhile, we get questions. I had a question actually. Uh, as an individual, if I register on the platform, and let's say individual or an organization, let's say if I register on the platform and submit some proposal, or email somebody who is related to the related to that subject area and so on. So when that person replies to me on the platform, will I get an email, or again, when I log into the platform, I will get to see that message?
No, you will get an email in that case.
Okay, it's linked to the email.
Yeah, it's linked to the email because people are registering. So based on that, email has to means the email will go to your registered email ID.
Email ID. Yeah. So any activity on my account on the platform is tracked on the email.
Yes.
Yeah. So there is a question by Mahak Sharma, and the question is, what if an individual is a fresher?
Fresher, see, there are two kind of freshers. One is like somebody has an idea, and though there are students also. So there are many kind of opportunities. As you have seen, the opportunities are starting from school, college, researchers, masters, bachelors, everybody, and industries and startups, everybody. So even we have seen there is opportunity coming from TCS Disk, TCS Foundation, which is called as Disk. They basically focus on early stage researchers or individuals who are freshers, but they have a lot of passion to work for the social impact kind of technologies. So I've seen, means I was interviewing when we got the application. So very, very remote tier 3, tier 4 kind of colleges, students, they come and they say we wanted to work on like poultry farming technologies or some kind of technology. So there we see the passion. Really, the person has a passion to do this. And if we really support that passion and a statement, problem statement means which is critical in nature and which is relevant to do such kind of or to develop product. So they take those kind of students and they basically take it ahead, means they support, they do a mentoring. I think 18 months of mentoring session is there. They help them to work on their idea. They do a lot of survey along with their partners that whether this idea is okay, what they should. Then finally they come out with a concrete thing and then they start with the product development. So there are many opportunities which keeps on coming, whether it's a fresher, school students, researchers. So that's open to all. It depends upon the who is putting what opportunity. It may happen that it may be less number only for early freshers or early startups and all those things, but many such thing keeps on coming. And many programs I've seen from climate collectives, it comes and they look for students and fresh researchers who should work in those areas. So it depends upon the opportunity. This platform is not actually restricting anybody who is having idea and who has the potential to do anything.
Yeah. So we have a question, one more question from Bhavna. So for education, only STEM related projects are funded, or research and work in all aspects of education can be supported, especially if it is parallel to the new education policy.
Yes, yes. So it's not only STEM, it's research. Definitely research is supported, and we are also in discussion with Ministry of Education. Last week only we had a meeting with Secretary, and we are also asking what they want in education system, and we wanted to put it to all research and innovation community. So what kind of problems they are facing, whether it is aligned, like we have with Pune cluster itself, I should say we are working on a gamification project. So it is also where we are actually gamifying the chemistry, mathematics, physics concept along with the teachers, which will be validated by the students. So that's kind of projects also is open. So it's not limited, I'm saying, wherever, but yes, we focus on science, technology, innovation component in any of the project, not a general. It's there are many education in like philosophy kind of thing and art, culture, and all those things. Our focus is more on science, technology, and innovation.
Yes, thank you. So also you can unmute yourself and ask if you have any questions, queries, like to know more about the platform. So please feel free to ask questions. Okay, so we have a hand raised. Can you unmute Dr. Vinod?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Prachi. Good evening, Rahul. So I have a question like, is that can we register only as an organization rather than as an individual? Because when we register with an organization, maybe the credibility of only the organization will be put in the forward. So can we do that? Or is it we should register as individual and then I should put the details of the organization where we are working?
No, you have to register. See, I hope you are from industry side, correct?
Yes, yes.
So you have to register as an organization, means individual from organization. So whenever you will register, you have to put your name, email IDs.
Yes.
However, you have to also tell from which organization you are belonging. So if you are not putting the industry name, you will go on the supply side, means as a opportunity provider or a demand side, you will not be able to create any opportunity. Okay. So based on the credibility or the category which you are putting it on the platform, you will get the rights. So your organization may have 4 or 5 people also, but it is important because it should not happen. I'm getting a call from any industry, and I don't know who is the person who has put this opportunity on the platform, because it's a democratic. So I should know who is the person, so that in case any question comes or anything comes up, we should be able to connect them and take it forward with them. So it's very important. A particular person should put their names and details of the organization.
Yeah.
So from one organization, like multiple people can register into the platform.
Yeah, they can register. They can, not an issue.
So is it the same on the supply side also, that they can multiple
Yes,
people can
we
register?
want, see, supply side is very important, because see, if I say only IIT Delhi or IIT Jodhpur, any IIT I'm saying, or any institute I'm saying, so the opportunity will go to only that person, and then it will remain limited to that person. Earlier, like we used to do it manually, we used to send it to all the directors of this institute. Now, if the director forward this to all the team, that is fine. If he is not forwarding, then you are actually restricted to it is a bottleneck. So it's important. All the researchers who are working in different research fields should register here from a same organization, and the opportunity is also varied. It is different kind of opportunity. So you may not know which researcher is working in which area. So that's why we encourage all the researchers to basically enroll them, so that they get emails, and if it is interested to them, they can apply directly. They need not have to worry about whether the opportunity is coming from R&D department or dean R&D or director. That would not be there.
Yeah, thank you. So we have one more hand up, Dr. Ashwini Raut. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, this is Ashwin Raut from ICAR. Actually, I have a similar question. Like, I'm coming from a government organization, an autonomous body, and I want to work on something which is out of the mandate of my institution. So, how this platform can help me out?
So you can put your basically proposal, and that's what I can also show you, which may be it's important to you. Just a second, I'm just opening that platform again. Let's go. So, for example, sustainable development goal, because ICAR mostly like zero hunger is taking as a one of the goal, where a lot of things will come from agriculture. Okay. So I'm just going to this page, and there is a proposal sections where you can find many proposals there. Okay, just a second. So there are 1,500 proposals in zero hunger. Now, if what stage of proposal you are, if it is a R&D, you go to the R&D section and you submit proposal from here. There is a submit proposal, and you put your proposal there.
No, my question was not like that. Actually, my question is like, I am from ICR, right? And I want to work on some device development or a drone development, which has nothing to do with agriculture and ICR.
So you can put it in any of the technologies. I'm not saying, I'm saying, I have taken only an example of agriculture, because you said ICR.
Yeah.
But if you are working in drone, you put it in the drone. If you are working in green hydrogen, you put it in the green hydrogen. You can put your proposal on this platform. That is important. When you are working on nanotechnology, you put it on nanotechnology. It doesn't matter, means from wherever you are.
Yeah. And one more thing, like if I want to offer some internship opportunities.
So that you can do that. Here there is an option for internship, scholarship, and fellowship opportunity. You come here and you put it there, it will go to the research.
Okay. Internship opportunities, I won't be having funds to provide, but at least I can provide a lab space or a project for students to work on.
Sure, so that you can do it. However, see, our focus is, I should say, to attract more fund for research and innovation. So
Yeah.
we always say it's okay if something comes with funding, that would be better. But yes, there is an option for in-kind opportunity also where you are providing some infrastructure, labs, and all those things. You put it there that I'm
Okay,
providing lab
fine.
for research and
Yeah,
so that
great.
you can do it.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Right, great.
So many of the ICR organizations are there on in this platform, I'm telling you, and many researchers. And when we see proposals, we get a lot of proposals from there also.
No, actually, the problem is most of the times, no, the institute has a very fixed mandate. And the scientist has some ideas which are out of the mandate of that particular institute in which he is working on. So there is a clash of, there is an innovative idea, but it doesn't fit into the mandate of the institute. Now that becomes a really big problem for the researchers and the academicians, because we are all bound by the mandate of the institute. We cannot work outside the mandate of the institute.
But here it is a public means engagement, sorry, private engagement, I'm saying, which is untied. See, if you are working with a private entity, he is not worrying about your mandate from the institute.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that will, the limitation which you have from the institute will not be there.
Yeah, great. Now, one more thing, like, do I need to have permission from my organization to carry work something out of the mandate of the organization?
No, I don't think so. Why it will be there?
Yeah, fine.
But however, you have to see, every institute has their rules and regulations. Okay, so whatever internally you can do it, but I'm not sure means that is the limitations for any researchers. However, the such kind of IITs, and I've seen even they don't need sometimes permission from director also. They
No,
can actually do
IITs, ICERs, that's fine.
yeah.
There are some orthodox organizations where we require actually.
No, I can understand ICAR, and we met with agriculture secretary also. We are getting a lot of problems statement from your secretary. We met with their secretary also, Mr. Parker and all. So we know all these things, but I think that would not be an issue where you wanted to.
Great, outstanding opportunity actually. I'm finding it very exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So we have one more question for you, Rahul. That
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
plan to conduct outreach at different institutes, cities to encourage the collaborations over the platform?
We are already doing it. That's what, like today we have
Yes,
done with
it is.
Pune. We are already doing with other clusters also. We have done with many institutes also. We are going to do it with CSIR labs also. And I should say, because our focus is to bring funding more. So that also we are doing. We are almost, I should say, every day we meet with 10 to 12 industries and show this platform and tell them to put their R&D problem statement on this platform, because that will keep this platform momentum, and it will have means a drive. We don't want this platform to be a static platform, and that's why you will find so many things happening on this platform. So we are already doing it, and we want you all people should be also our ambassador to spread awareness to different institutes and industries to come here and see this platform.
Yes, very important. Now, since you have attended this talk, it is important for you also to, go and share this with your colleagues, with your friends who are doing research and who want seeking for funding and all of that. So yes, we can take one more question. Can we take
Yeah.
one or two questions? Yes.
Yeah.
So we have a question by Jinisha Suvarna, and she's asking that are there any fellowship scholarship provided by Manthan, and also what is the criteria for the same?
So as I said, Manthan is a platform. It's a facilitating platform. It does not providing anything to you. Who is providing is basically the industries. Okay. So anything which comes in the opportunity, you can go to the opportunity and see what kind of opportunities are coming in this area. And if you find anything related to the fellowship, like I don't know whether it is closed or not, but I was just seeing one fellowship just 2 days back only. It was a quantum fellowship. which is given by QETCI, Quantum Ecosystem. It's basically a group of associations of industry. So I think that is still opening up. But yes, many fellowship and internship opportunity keeps on coming. Even recently, Bears, you have seen, you can see this. Recently, they have funded masters and I should say PhD students, more than 100 students. They have funded for 2 to 3 years for doing it. Like some of the areas they have defined, life sciences and pharma and all those things. So that is, so it keeps on coming. That has all these fellowships. They are basically launched by industries with our partners. So you have to register on this platform, keep on seeing what kind of things are coming, and based on the opportunity which is interested to you, you can actually apply to them.
Yes, thank you. So we are getting a lot of comments and getting it as, thank you. And this was very nice and informative talk. And so thank you. We will just have a quick group photo before. So I would request everyone to please on your videos for a group photo. And meanwhile, thank you, Rahul. This was really a very, very informative session. And this will be also uploaded on our YouTube channel so that people can also, share the link to people or their colleagues who are really interested into knowing more about the platform. So do visit our YouTube channel, people who are there in the talk, and share the link of this talk with your friends so that they know about this platform then.
Sure, sure. Also, you can be means Manthan. We have a Twitter ID of Manthan and also LinkedIn ID of Manthan. So of Office of PSA, we will post most of the opportunity which comes on the Manthan to event. So if you are following all this thing, you will keep on getting Twitters and what is going on in Manthan. All the opportunity will keep on coming there.
Yes. Okay, so we will take a group photo now. Gayatri, Sheetal, please let us know once.
Yeah, Prachi, we have done.
Yeah, done. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. And many thanks to Rahul.
Thank you, Prachi. Thank you, Priya, and thank you, Pune Cluster, to arrange for arranging this. This is very good. We hope all your researchers, startups, industry should come on the platform and they work on the platform and see how we can make this research and innovation ecosystem of India very strong by working together. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks.
So there was a feedback form link. Please fill the feedback form. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. We shall close.
Yes,
Gayatri?
that's fine.